Good afternoon and welcome to Sew Like a Pro. It's been a while. I've been doing a little research, and as usual I found this real interesting quilt pattern piece on Pinterest, and I was like, oh, brain teaser. So it looked like a big block, and I tried to figure out what size to make it. I wasn't sure, so I just took my paper and I just said do an 8.5 inch square. So I decided to put a 1.5 inch strip down the center, 3 inches, 1 inch strip, 3 inches. So they cut at that size. So it's going to finish with a 1 inch strip, 2.5 inches, half an inch, 2.5 inches. So all together, naturally it's going to give me 8.5 inch square, because I'm using this to make my pattern. This is my template. So then I cut my fabric pieces out. I stitched them all together and created strips. So I did not consider that I could only get 3.5 squares out of this 42 inch wide fabric. So if you want to do this, you may need to make it 6.5 inch square, and then you'll get 4. But none of the fabric will get wasted, because then I took, as you can see, you can put this together many different ways. You can put all the solid pieces together, mix up the pattern, just lay it out on the floor and decide the way you want to lay it out. Then the pieces on the end, I was like, oh, just waste. No, well, I took the pieces on the end. Look, you could take the pieces on the end and still get another square. And then those you can arrange any kind of way you like also. Then you can take the other squares and do the same thing, no waste. And I just used all 4. And if you have other trim, you can take and put those together to create a border. So I really like this project. It's simple. Create yourself a schematic, create yourself a pattern. You can make these. I did these 3 inches, cut them to 2.5 inches. So all these are the same, equal. Use your waist, keep your centers the same color, and maybe they'll look different. Or make those print in the other pieces. Just mix them up. Use your color chart to find what you really like, and have fun with this. It's going to take a while, of course, to sew all the pieces together. But once you get all the pieces sewn together, look. Then I took my pattern, which is my template, and then I laid it straight on top of that and used my ruler to cut out, and my rotary cutter to cut my pattern out. Move down, do the next and the next and the next, and then figure out how you want to lay them out together. Create this beautiful quilt. It looked like it's on a 45. Well, of course it is on a 45, but it's really making a square. It's all on the bias. It's making a square. So take your time, and may God bless all your sewing, knitting, crocheting, quilting projects. And you have any suggestions, shoot me an email. May God bless all your work. Have a great weekend. Till we meet again.